First of all, the most important things. I made a milkshake. It has Oreos in it and it's delicious. Are you proud of me? Please say yes. I am in desperate need of validation. Hi, my name's 𝐬𝐤𝐤. Welcome back. It is 2025 as you're watching this. It's still 2024 to me. How is it on the other side? Any better than 2024? Was I planning on this video coming out a lot earlier? Yes. But things happen. I've been sick for a week, still kind of sick. If you can hear it in my voice, don't mention it. I don't want to hear it. I will legitimately delete your comment. I posted a video last year. Well, I guess it's 2 years ago now. Time keeps passing. I posted a video autumn winter 2023 letting you guys in on my 2024 art goals. This video is about my 2025 art goals, but before that, I need to be held accountable because I'm terrible at actually fulfilling my promises. Do not tell my employees that. If you don't care about me repenting on camera, you can skip to the 2025 goal part. But if you'd like to see some humiliation, go on. Stay tuned. 2024 art goals. Number 1, fill 3 sketchbooks. Hell yeah! I've actually filled 4. Do not get attached to the feeling of me actually accomplishing any of these goals. I'm pretty sure this might be the only one. 2 of those sketchbooks have been 1-week sketchbook challenges. If you're watching this at the end of 2025 and you're like, shit, I have not reached my sketchbook goals, just cancel all your plans for a week and spend, what, 7 to 9 hours a day just drawing. Works like a charm. I also always make a sketchbook tour whenever I finish a sketchbook, so if you want to see the things I did in 2024, you can literally just search sketchbook tour and then look at the dates they were posted. Goal number 2 was to post a new video twice a month. No. It's been like more like every 3rd week or once a month. It wasn't a complete failure because I did post. In the beginning, I held myself accountable and I was like, yes, we are posting every other week. I started off trying to do it every other Sunday. Slid out and I went, well, every other week. And then it just... I think like I missed like 1 or 2 uploads and then around summertime, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And then in the autumn, it was just all downhill explosion at the bottom of the hill. I have a personal goal for the amount of videos I am posting in 2025. I am no longer setting myself a goal for when those videos will be posted. I have not reached that amount of videos like in 2024. You might be like, hey, should you be upping the ante this much? Probably not, but I'm nothing if not consistent. And one of my strongest personality traits is making up goals and then just never fulfilling them. Like every new year. It's embarrassing. And I keep doing it. Number 3, focus on 1 media at a time. You know what? Kinda. I've mostly been sticking to pencils and markers because I have been using less different types of medias. I have been switching less because there's less to just jump between. There have been moments where I've fallen into the trap that I have a tendency to fall into, where I get like decision paralysis, where I don't know what medium to use, so I just kind of don't do anything. I'd say it's less than it was, so I'll give myself like half a point for that. So we're at 1.5 points out of 3. Goal number 4 was to do an art market. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know what I was thinking. That's such a funny goal to set for myself, knowing what type of person I am. Do I want to do it? Sure. Do I also think that there are much more pressing issues? Yes. Number 5, doing a 2025 calendar. Also no. There's a lot of no's here, aren't there? I'm sure that I could put together a 2025 calendar by the end of the year. Currently. Like, I still have a month left. But I don't know if I want to. Maybe next year. Who knows? Not setting myself that goal again. Doing a live stream, once again, no. Doing a live stream should not be as scary and daunting as it seems to be to me. I rely heavily on editing. I know that I am a funny person. That felt disgusting to say. It is a lot easier to be funny when you know that if you say something or mess up, you can just edit it out. Also, to be honest, with my drawings, I am also able to edit them. With my sketchbook and the app sessions, which are the least edited kind of content on my channel, they are between like usually like a 30-minute and 45 minutes. I'm still able to cut out parts. If I mess up the same thing, 20 times, I can just edit it out. It's scary to know that people could be watching you as you are making mistake upon mistake, and you're also trying to entertain these people. If I really wanted to, I'm sure I would be able to fit in a live stream before the end of the year. I have been playing around with the idea of doing like memberships or Patreon. It might be safer with people that I know that they are probably not gonna, hang me out to dry if I mess up a lot during my first and second and third live stream. Goal number 7 was to make more original art. Sure. Are they elaborate pieces? No. But have I gotten better at taking several pieces of inspiration, putting them together and coming up with something? Yes. And there have been so many no's on this list. Let me have this one, god damn it. This list is getting depressing. I'm hoping that I will continue to come up with more original art, or to use references that I take on my own. Crossing my fingers. There's a lot of hand movement going on right now. And my last goal for 2024 was to stop seeing art as daunting. I'll give myself an 85% on this. I have now started keeping several sketchbooks for several different types of things. 6 months ago, I was saying that I am a one and done sketchbook type of person. Now I have 4 going, so I feel less scared about drawing, but I am still absolutely petrified of posting my drawings and art on social media, which is, you know, kind of defeats the whole being an artist on the internet thing I've got going on for me now. Hopefully, it won't be, 31 drawings in October and then like maybe 10 other drawings spread out the other days of the year. 3 out of 8. 3 points out of 8. That is a passing grade, but it's not a good one. Those were my 2024 goals, which leads us into my 2025 goals. Let us hope and pray it gets better this year. My first goal is, in fact, to post more on Instagram. I've mentioned this before, but when you post on Instagram, like maybe once a month, whatever you post feels insanely more important, because it feels like, well, I'm only doing this every 40 days. It better be good. If I were to just post casually a couple of times a week, it kind of evens out, because it doesn't need to be as good, because, you know, there's probably a new picture coming in like 4 days, so it doesn't really matter. Also, it's Instagram. It's not the nuclear codes. I don't know what I'm so scared about. Goal number 2 is to finally get my like website and my Patreon set up. I'd really like to get this going. One, to be able to monetize things, because believe it or not, we live in a society, and I am just a hamster in a little plastic ball running around in a capitalist cage. This would also be able to push me out of my comfort zone. Have we learned something about me not liking to leave my comfort zone from the past couple of goals that I kind of didn't want to do because they were kind of scary? I mean, I'm scared to post on Instagram, so asking people for money for my art is just who do I think I am? Goal number 3 is to get better at painting portraits, specifically in acrylic or gouache. Acrylic is what I have the most of, but I do sometimes venture out using gouache. Not a huge fan of watercolor, gonna be completely honest. Very comfortable with doing portraits in black and white with pencils, and I'm pretty comfortable with doing them with markers and colored pencils. Every time I paint a portrait with paint, I want to gouge my eyes out with the sharp end of a paintbrush. It is very annoying to accept, but practice does in fact make you better. So I guess I have to practice painting portraits with actual paint. I want to be more conscious and do more studies and figure out fundamentals. I took some art classes as a kid, but other than that, I am 100% self-taught. I have been able to sail by because I have, since a very young age, and I don't say this to sound like an absolute arse, but I have always been good at art. Always, since a young age, been good at art. Not a prodigy by any means, but way ahead of everyone else in my class. So I have kind of taken stuff for granted because I'm very good at just copying things. I'm very good at seeing something and then replicating it without knowing why things are looking the way that they are. So I need to be better at color fundamentals, color studies, so only using red, yellow, and blue, and black and white, and trying to get around and get what I want with only those colors. Perspective. Anatomy. We saw how the whole hand debacle went down during my 1 week sketchbook challenge. This includes me trying to learn and actually implement the Loomis method, which is another thing that I am a not necessarily proud, but very loud hater of. I hate the Loomis method. And for my last goal of 2025 is to do either Peachtober or another month-long art challenge again. Is it stressful? 100% yes. But does it feel like you have immense bragging rights at the end of it? Hell yeah. Those were my 2025 art goals. Looking at those goals, I do believe that they will be easier to achieve than the 2024 ones. But considering one of the goals that I wasn't able to achieve in 2024 was doing a live stream, I don't know if we should be banking on me being able to finish much more than 4 out of what? I think there's less this time as well. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 this time, so if I'm lucky, I'm getting 3 of them done. I have now finished my milkshake. Happy 2025, everybody. 2024 was not necessarily, like, in the grand scheme of things, a huge year. But for me, as low, and as a person, and as lonely girl, it felt great. I feel like I really got my footing on YouTube, in a sense, and it's just reaching for the stars now. 2 years, I'm gonna be on Celebrity Big Brother. That's the goal. I don't even think we have a Celebrity Big Brother here. I will develop Celebrity Big Brother here, and then I'll go on it.